Game development isn't just about making things look cool. There are steps you need to take behind the scenes in order to make your game come to life. And one of the most powerful tools for that are called state machines. Why does this matter? In larger games like Breath of the Wild, GTA, Dark Souls, or even popular Roblox games like Arsenal, NPCs need to react without glitching. They patrol when nothing's happening, but the moment they spot you, boom, they switch to attack mode. These smooth transitions are all powered by state machines. Without state machines, behavior becomes chaotic, unpredictable, and often leads to bugs. Your AI doesn't know what state it's in or when to change, and that's where things fall apart. Let's start with the basics. A state machine is essentially a system that keeps track of an object's current behavior, or state, and dictates how and when it transitions to another state. Think of a character in a game. When you're not touching the keyboard, they're idle. Press W, and they start walking. That switch from idle to walking is a state transition, and a state machine manages that for you. There are many ways to implement state machines within Studio. What I would do first, though, is to create a sketch of what the actions or states your character will perform will be. Once your sketch is complete, you can start working on utilizing the state machine itself. So think about where the state machine starts, and think about scripting the core movements first, like walk or jump. Since we are working in Roblox Studio, this is already done for us. Now we move on to the next branch connected to these movements. For example, an attack could come after an idle or walk state. Say you have scripted the attack already and it works. You need to think about how it's going to transition from each possible state. So how is your character going to transition from idle to attack, or from walk to attack? These links from the sketch help to organize your scripting, which makes the quality of script much better. To help with your understanding, I will show you an example where I have used state machines. In my game, there is ledge climb parkour. In order for the character to climb, they must jump close to a ledge. The transition to the ledge hold state is done by exiting the previous state and freezing the character onto that ledge. Then the only options the character has for the next possible state is to either stay in position on the ledge or to jump up or jump down. I also used the state machine to limit what I could do in the ledge hold state so that it didn't transition to a state I didn't want. For example, I made it so that dash was disabled since you can't dash while holding a ledge. So why bother? Here's why state machines will make your development life easier. Whether you're building a small game or something massive, state machines give you a foundation that scales. You can easily add more states, say a fleeing state if the NPC is low on health, without making your code a tangled mess. Let's look at some real-world examples. In Metal Gear, stealth is a huge mechanic. Guards will patrol, spot you, chase you, and attack, all driven by state machines. Each behavior is a state, and the game switches them depending on your actions. Or take a game like Elden Ring. Every boss has multiple attack phases, and the transitions between them are smooth and dynamic. State machines allow developers to design complex behaviors without losing control of what's happening. Now that you know the power of state machines, it's time to start building them into your own projects. Whether you're managing NPC behavior, animations, or even game mechanics like day-night cycles, state machines give you the structure you need to make your game feel polished and professional. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more tips like this, and let me know in the comments what other tutorials or guides you would like to see.